Manu and the Wisdom of the Feather. Manu was the hardest working analyst at Banana Tech, a towering tech office of glass and chrome. But today the air felt thin. He stared at a mountain of spreadsheets, his heart drumming a fantastic rhythm against his ribs. "If this report isn't perfect, I'll never get that promotion," he muttered, his tail twitching with anxiety. To Manu, every task was a high-stake gamble between total victory and crushing defeat. A sudden PIM echoed through the cubicle. A notification appeared. Project proposal rejected. Revise and submit by end OD day. Manu felt as though floor has vanished beneath his chair. The fear of being a failure was a heavy, cold weight on his chest. He put his head in his hands, unable to even look at the keyboard. The pressure to succeed has paralyzed him. Amidst the sea of gray sticky notes and tangled charging cables, something caught the light. It was a single peacock feather, vibrating with an ethereal, iridescent glow. It hadn't been there a moment ago. As Manu reached out, the feather didn't just move. It stood up, its central eye spot blinking like a real eye. "You're carrying a heavy burden for someone who only has to type," a cheerful voice piped up. The feather grew a small, shimmering green hand and pointed it right at Manu's nose. Manu tumbled backward, his eyes wide. You're talking," he gasped. The feather gave a graceful twirl. "I am Mayura, and I think you've forgotten how to breathe. The world is moving, Manu, but you are stuck in tomorrow," Mayura said, his voice like the chime of a bell. He gestured toward the laptop. "You are so worried about the fruits of your labor, the promotion, the praise, the fear of losing, that you've forgotten the labor itself. You are a prisoner of results." Manu leaned his chin on his hand, his initial fear replaced by curiosity. "But if I don't care about the result, why would I work at all?" Mayura landed softly on the edge of the laptop. "Perform your duty, because it is your duty, Manu. This is Nishkam Karma. Focus on the action, not the reward. When you let go of the outcome, the pressure vanishes." Manu looked at the blank document. "Just do the work?" Mayura nodded, his iridescent colors pulsing. "Be like the archer who loves the pull of the bowstring, not just the target. The target is out of your control once the arrow flies. But the aim? The aim belongs only to you. Give your best to the aim." Manu took a deep breath and began to type. He didn't think about the boss's reaction. He didn't think about the promotion. He focused on the logic of the code, the rhythm of the keys, and the clarity of his thoughts. Mayura hovered nearby, a small aura of blue light radiating from him, casting a calm glow over the desk. The office around them remained a whirlpool of noise. Phones rang, and other workers hurried by with worried faces. But Manu was in a bubble of stillness. He wasn't Manu the success or Manu the failure. He was simply Manu, doing exactly what he was meant to do in the moment. The work felt lighter, swifter, and clearer than ever before. As the sun set, Manu finished the report. He clicked send, without a tremor in his hand. He looked over to thank his guide, but Mayura was gone, leaving behind only a regular, silent feather resting in his pen holder. Manu smiled, feeling a deep, lasting peace. He didn't know what tomorrow would bring, and for the first time, that was perfectly okay.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel